Hi, Josh. Thank you for being here today. So let's start with our check-in. How are you doing? What is something positive that happened within your week, and what is something negative that happened within your week?
Okay, Gia. I'd say something positive that happened to me this week. Um, Maybe being nominated as a top performer in my department at work.
Wow.
I'd say that would be kind of my high point. Um, as far as a low point, I think I've had several
Okay, let's
this
talk about
week.
those. What's going on?
Well, to start, how I had mentioned to you before that I don't really have a stable job. Um, I've been kind of having to jump in between jobs, and with that, I don't have a lot of stable income. So um, the car that I'm using to actually commute to work was repossessed.
Mm.
Um, I wasn't able to afford my car bill this month or last month. Um, so there's that. I need a means of transportation to even work. On top of that, my license was suspended. I've had a clean driving record for my whole life up until about a couple months ago.
Mhm.
And so that's also really stressful to me.
Wow.
Um, I
Take your time.
say something else that really hurts me is my ex. We had a dog together, and when things didn't work out, she left and took the dog.
Mm.
And the dog really helped me emotionally,
Right,
and
I
it's
can
really hard
understand.
to cope with a lot of my issues that I have without
Right.
my dog.
It sounds like you're feeling really overwhelmed right now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I think so.
Do you have any other positive things that are going on in your life and any other supports that you can utilize when you're feeling this way?
Any other supports?
Like any coworkers or a friend or a parent, someone that you can talk to when you're having these feelings, because you're going through a lot. It sounds like it's very overwhelming, the things that you're going through with not having a stable job and
Yes.
your breakup and losing your dog. Those are very hard things to go through by yourself. So do you have anyone else you can talk to besides me?
Honestly, I've had people to talk to, friends and family, but I just can't help but feel like I push them away because I always have an issue in their eyes, and I don't want them to think that I'm just laying all my burdens down on them. So I already don't have a lot of people to go to.
I'm sorry to hear that. Um, how are you feeling right now? You seem very sad and it's a little concerning. So what are you feeling right now?
Um, yeah, I'm feeling pretty shaken. I'm tired.
I understand that.
I'm sad. I just don't know what to do sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's when it rains, it pours.
Right.
It's usually not just one or two issues that I'm dealing with. Usually, a lot of things just come at me head on, and
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to cope with.
Right. Well, what coping skills do you have when you have these feelings, when you feel down and you feel like everything is stacked against you? What are some things that you utilize to help you through that time?
Um, I used to have more constructive ways of dealing with my problems. Maybe I'd go for a walk. you know, but I just don't really feel like doing that anymore. I used to listen to music. Now it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. Um, I guess nowadays I usually smoke or drink to help me forget about my problems.
Do you feel that you are smoking and drinking a lot more? Like, how often do you smoke and drink throughout the week?
Well, during the work week, I'd say every time I come home from work now, it helps me unwind. And like I said, I don't really feel like I have to face my problems head on.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get home from work, I don't really have my dog. Um,
Right.
and I feel like I can't always contact you. So I don't really want to bother anybody else. So I'd say maybe every day I smoke and I drink.
So you smoke and you drink to alleviate the stress that you're feeling.
Yes.
Would you say that you also have feelings of emptiness?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Um, I'm going to be really straightforward with you, and I just want to inform you that this is a safe place. But I want to make sure that you're being safe, and I want to make sure that your well-being is being maintained. So um, I'm just going to ask you, do you have any thoughts of ending your life? Take your time.
I
Okay.
have, yes.
Okay. Do you currently have thoughts of ending your life?
Yes, ma'am, I do, yes.
Okay. Do you have a plan on how you would go about ending your life?
Um, I would say I've had multiple plans.
Okay, so tell me about these plans.
Well, now that it's just me here at the apartment, um, I don't feel like my dog needs me as much. Maybe he's okay with my ex now, and I've thought about maybe pulling into my spare storage and leaving my car running and trying to fall asleep in there. Um, I do have my handgun that I purchased a little while back for when I go hiking. Um, I've thought about using that as well. Um, I'm pretty sure that if I don't do better soon, I might end up using it.
Well, I thank you for sharing that information with me. Um, I'm so sorry that you're feeling that way. Um, I am concerned for your well being. Um, at this point in time, I think it would be best for us to maybe look into some inpatient facilities, and it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad place, and you're not a bad person. Um, they're just going to arm you with the tools and support that you need to make sure that you're safe and that you find that will to live. Okay. So I want you to go ahead and just stay with me in my office for a little bit, and I'm going to see to it that you get that extra help, okay? Because I can't let you go home if you're feeling that way. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna wrap this up. And again, thank you so much for sharing with me. And we're gonna go ahead and get you the help, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.